third day of the school trip. Shopping district in front of the station. Hagakure Ramen. Oh, we're getting ramen. Oh, that's cool. Yep, fun.
Oh man, this is really something!
Teddy, why are you in the bear suit?
This place serves the best ramen in town.
And I haven't had...
A lot of times I came here instead of eating boxed lunches.
I haven't had good ramen in a long time.
Yeah, me neither.
That's the one thing I miss about being in Philadelphia. They had great ramen shops.
And I know restaurants are relatively safe now, but I haven't been going to restaurants.
Yeah, same here, because, you know, that's a thing.
You're not hungry?
What happened last night? I don't remember much about it.
Oh, God.
Well, you didn't drink.
Oh, I think the two of us fell asleep quick. I heard it got pretty wild, though.
Rise doesn't remember either.
It wasn't alcohol.
I see. I don't remember at all.
Probably for the best.
I do remember the first time, on my 21st birthday.
This flavor never changes.
My girlfriend at the time and her sisters took me out to, like, freaking, like, Applebee's or something.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, like, to drink a lot, but, I got my first drink.
Really?
And, like, after, like, one sip, like, it was really just, like, the adrenaline. Like, I wasn't drunk, but, like, I felt an effect from it just because, like, it was alcohol for the first time.
Right.
So I do, like, understand that this can happen, but actually not remembering the next day, that's weird.
I couldn't come here too often because it's high in carbohydrates, so being able to eat as much as I want is like a dream.
Fun fact for me, actually, my very first, drink was actually when I was 16. But that's because I was in Honduras.
Yeah.
The culture's different down there, so I had my first actual drink down there. It was a salvavidas, and it was terrible. First time I ever got drunk was when I was 23, though. That was my 23rd birthday. That was a nice time.
Ooh, this is delicious. It has an interesting taste that makes you hungry for more.
See? See?
Another bowl, please. Keep the noodles hard.
That's not how noodles are supposed... Okay, alright, whatever you want to do.
I'll have the hagakure bowl.
The hagakure bowl's a normal menu item now? Oh, I should have asked. Oh well, this is just as good.
Hey, is it okay for you to be out in the open like this?
Sure, no prob. See those signing boards? My autograph's up there too, but the cook doesn't give me a second glance. That's just how it is over here. Plus, I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Ah, interesting.
Oh, you're right. There's a lot of autographs on display.
Yeah, I think it's that way for a lot of celebrities. Like, if you're not expecting to see a celebrity, you could see one and not even register it. Like,
yeah. And I guess that's just how the environment is in Tatsumi Port Island, which is a lot more populated area, whereas in Inaba, it's much of a bigger deal.
You ever hear the thing about Tony Hawk at, I think it was at an airport or something
Yes,
like that?
yes, I know exactly what you're talking
like,
about.
oh, Tony Hawk, like the skater. And he's like, yeah, like the skater.
You know what I think? The reason they don't notice you is because this bear sticks out like a sore thumb.
That's actually also a good point.
I guess if he wore that over here, he'll have to go home wearing it.
Isn't it all steamy inside from the ramen?
Huh? Where's my bowl? You didn't eat it, did you?
You didn't finish, so...
I was going to finish it.
Hey, didn't you just order more a second ago? How many have you eaten?
I don't know how to count.
How do
You
you...
liar! Give me that check. Let's see here. 1, 2, 10 bowls?
Oh, God.
Yuki-chan's makes it 11.
Aw, Teddy, that's disgusting.
So you do know how to count.
I was going to finish mine.
Aw.
There.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's close to the meeting time.
Oh, I only just registered that Naoto's still with
Yeah,
us.
he's been sitting on the end like this entire time.
For some reason, I thought maybe Naoto got what she wanted from us at last night's drink fest. That she'd, like, be done hanging out with us.
Yeah, but no, I think he's warming up to us.
And just, like, spending
I
time
thought
with
the
us.
trip was gonna be a bore, but now that it's over, I actually had a good time. Hey, let's buy a souvenir at the station. I bet Nanako-chan will be expecting one.
Buy a t-shirt. by Mochi by a lamp.
I don't remember which one actually will get the most out of you, or most for her. I think Mochi's good because, like, you know, it's something sweet that she can eat.
Yeah. Yeah, she likes sweet stuff. Yeah. What kid doesn't
All right,
like
let's
candy?
get going. Come on, Teddy, we're leaving. Yo. Hey, Ted.
Death by
Don't
ramen.
make me rub your fur the wrong way, you little... Dude. Hey, he ain't moving. Is he hibernating?
Hey. Don't tell me. It's not because he's been in our world too long, is it?
Are you serious? Teddy!
It could be because of the metric ton of ramen he ate.
My tummy's heavy.
Leave it behind.
Oh God.
I ate too much. Can't move. Someone carry me.
You know who I really love in this scenario? This rando guy that walked in and is like,
What is going on?
Am I in a cutscene?
I mustn't be late for our rendezvous. Please excuse me.
Oh, Yukiko, wait for me!
Hey, I really can't move. And I don't have the money for a return ticket.
Farewell, Teddy. We shall leave you here, along with our memories of youth.
You all headed to the rendezvous point to head back home. All the days of the school trip passed by safely.
Alright, so there we go. How's it going, everybody?
Yeah.
Welcome to... What episode is this?
63. I'm the comic foil.
I'm the Green Scorpion. Hi, Nanako.
So yeah, that was a neat little diversion, I guess.
Welcome home. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was great. It was okay. Or, yeah, come with me next time. It'll be fun.
Yep, for sure. I want to go to Destiny Sea, too. There's this roller coaster that goes whoosh into the water, and...
Aww.
Nanako's talking about it happily. You remember that you bought a souvenir for Nanako. You remember, because it's in your hand and you have no other bags.
Wow, thanks. Ooh, it looks so good. I'm gonna eat it right now.
Yep, there you go.
Nanako seems to like the Iwatadai
Iwatadai mochi.
Iwatadai mochi.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Oh, you're back. We just missed each other, huh?
Look, my big bro got me a souvenir.
Hey, nice. Did you remember to thank him?
Of course.
Aww.
I guess that came out of your own pocket. Thanks. You went to Tatsumi Port Island, yeah? I guess the city was no big deal for a guy like you.
I don't know about that, given what happened.
By the way, if the first years went along with you, Naoto Shirogane must have been there too. You talked to him much?
I guess so, yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
He's mature for his age, but he's still a year younger than you.
I don't really feel like I talk to Naoto. I feel like I talk and Naoto is there.
Try to make friends with him, will you? He's a cocky brat, but he's honest. The higher-ups are losing their patience with him. It doesn't matter if his argument holds water or not. At this rate, he won't accomplish anything but getting himself booted off the team. Adults can be a selfish bunch.
Ooh.
Dojima has a kind look in his eyes.
Oh, sorry. You must be tired. Why don't you take a bath? Oh, but don't forget to take your stuff upstairs.
I guess I left...
Nanako, can you get the bath ready?
I must have brought in bags too and just left them by the door.
But yeah, I think Dojima kind of picked up that Naoto's kind of struggling with the police force right now because they're trying to close up the case as soon as possible, but
Yeah.
Naoto still has doubts.
Yeah.
He's no question he brought it up with them.
Yeah. The school trip is over and it's a peaceful Sunday morning. Nothing of note happening while you were away. What should you do today?
Okay, so interesting thing about this today being Sunday, several people in the comments have mentioned that there is a social link that we can find at the river.
Yeah, I should do that.
I believe Sunday night.
Is it something that I'll go now?
Like, let's check now just in case, and then we'll check on, Okay, so Fumabundo. That's a weapon for Teddy, it seems, with heavy soup. And Inaba Trout with dry ice. I believe dry ice is an item that you can use to inflict ice damage.
Okay, well I can only afford the trout.
I would suggest getting the trout because that'll open up the possibility of 1, the cat, 2, the lady at the shrine.
Yeah, I guess that'll make the cat easier.
We can get plenty of money later down the line. Plus, the heavy soup might actually be useful. I don't know what heavy soup does. Oh, another thing that we forgot to do the last time.
Yeah. Check
your key items and check that shrine charm that Yukiko gave us.
Okay.
I don't think we ever checked what that does.
Items.
Press up. Yeah, go past because the key items are here. Shrine charm. There we go.
You can feel her care for you coming off of it.
That,
okay. I think it's kind of like it reminds me of in Danganronpa. Sometimes you'll get items for spending time with people that do nothing.
They're just kind of like, oh, hey, this is a thing that you did. Congratulations.
Yeah, like weird keepsakes.
Oh, you can just buy the seedlings off of her too.
Yeah. Looking at the cat there reminded me, it is expression that we need to build for
okay,
not
good to
understanding.
Know. So yeah, check Samagawa real quick. Yeah. By the way, I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to move the mic, so bear with me here. Move it a bit closer to you. That's all. Alright, so,
watching the news sure is depressing. For someone to just write off a person's death like it was nothing, that's a crying shame. You heard, right? They had a special on the crime circumstances and whatnot. I don't think he really knows what it means when a person dies. You have some time? I have a small request, but if you're busy. You ever taken a walk around here at night? It's nice in the day and all, but at night you get a real change of scenery. I enjoy it. There's no city lights. All the stores are closed and it's so quiet you can hear the river. Only problem is that you've gotta watch your step. It's so dark you don't know where your feet are landing. I suppose I could carry a flashlight, but it kind of ruins the atmosphere. I think it'd be alright if I had a lamp maybe, but even that would be a pain in the neck to hold, and the wind would just blow it out. So I was thinking that an eternal lamp or something might be nice. How about like an electric flashlight? You know where to find one? Are you serious? If I had one, I'd sure be happy. Think you could bring one to me here? I'll have something waiting for you in return.
An eternal lamp?
Who asks for an eternal lamp? Like... Oh, wait. Give me that again.
It'd be a different story if this were one of those games my grandchildren play, though.
Yeah, so it's gonna be in,
It's gonna be in the
8-bit world.
Oh, I see. Oh, there she is.
Hello. My sister shouted at me. She said, "Why didn't you pick the same snack as me? What's so wrong about me liking cookies? To be honest, I have another request for you. Do you think you could help me again?"
What do we got?
I found another way that I'm not like my sister. This time I need a leaf pochette. Could you find one for me like you did last time?
I think that's pronounced poche. It might be French. I don't know.
Really? Thank you. I'll look for it too. We'll look for it together, okay?
Carbon copy part 2.
Yeah, so she's the one who wants to be just like her sister.
Right. A Cupid is holding one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, first of all, don't talk to her. Talk to the man next to her real quick.
Oh, hey, it's Namatame.
Yeah, it's Namatame.
If you don't need anything, could you please let me be? I want to be by myself.
Ooh, yeah, he's got it rough right now. Now then, her.
My.
Oh, you don't happen to be the hospital janitor. My, I didn't think I would see you here. It's a nice day today. Would you take the time to talk with this old woman?
Let's spend some time with the old woman.
Goodness, I am so happy.
The old lady smiles gently.
Here we go.
Good day.
You introduce yourself.
A lovely name. It suits you. I've lived here all my life, but I don't know you.
I won't be staying long.
Is that so?
If you're from the city, you may think it's a bit inconvenient here, but I think it's a nice town.
I think so too.
That's nice to hear. It's good to hear pleasant things about your home. Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
I haven't introduced myself.
My name is Hisano Kuroda. I am Death.
Oh wow, she was very
right on the
upfront about
nose
it.
there.
Death? What do you mean?
I'm sorry. I'm saying foolish things.
I mean, you are still wearing morning attire.
Yeah, seriously.
Kame-chan, you're still not used to this town, are you? If you ever have any problems, I can give you some advice. Though I'm sure you'd rather spend your time with younger ladies.
She seems to be a kindly old woman, even though she called herself Death. You have become acquaintances with Hisano Kuroda.
Alright, there we go. We got it.
Yeah, I guess the question is just how metaphorical is she being? I mean, obviously she is the Death Arcana, but...
Yeah. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou has established a new bond that brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed with creating personas of, finally, the Death Arcana. Man, that would have been nice when we made Matador.
Oh, yeah. You have established the old lady social link of the Death Arcana.
There we go.
I hope we can meet again. Goodbye now.
Yeah, like,
I will say this though,
careful now.
Hisano's social link is actually really, really nice. Like, it is death, yeah, but the reason behind it is typical but touching.
I mean, death in Tarot Arcana is not a, like, intrinsically negative card.
It's not. The thing is, like, for some reason, like, a lot of cultures outside of America, if I may be so bold in saying, see death as less a negative thing and more like it's just a part of life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, it's the end of the road, but sometimes that doesn't have to be the end.
And
you know
in
what I mean?
tarot readings, sometimes it just means, like, the end of something.
Yeah. Like, okay, you're transitioning from one part of your life to another.
So we got books we can read upstairs, or...
The fridge is full of food.
Is it full of food?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And,
yeah, Nanako mentioned that.
Ryotaro is also
Ryotaro is available.
But let's make...
You want to make lunch?
You know what? I don't want to because I feel like I have high enough... Like, all of my friends are ready to advance already.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll gain
honestly,
much from...
I would... Me, personally, I would take advantage of Ryotaro being here.
Yeah.
Hey.
And we have Anzu, so we might as well take advantage of that.
Yeah, he said we would become closer soon.
Yep, let's do it. We also took the time to, like, you know, establish that a little bit more anyway.
Yeah. Talked with Dojima about various things. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, it's this late already. Night.
Yeah?
What?
You tuck your daughter into bed, you jerk. You said you would read me a book before bed.
Oh, that's right. I got it. In just a few pages.
Yay!
Hold on. Dojima here. Ichihara-san. Yes. Then that means... Well, if it's okay with you, I can be there in just a few. I understand. Goodbye.
Dad, are you leaving?
It's my job.
But you said you'd read me a book.
I can do that anytime.
And yet you never do.
Yeah. Be honest with him, honestly.
Yeah. I don't...
Here's the thing.
I'm gonna go... I want to go with the sarcastic thing, like, just because it's in front of his daughter, and I feel like you don't, like...
That is true.
Disrespect somebody in front of their kid like that.
I mean, yeah, I suppose. The thing about Ryotaro is that he actually likes it when he gets called out.
I know, it just...
Because it's like, yeah.
And I feel like this is probably, like, the correct answer.
But you yourself are feeling like, you know, call it out right now.
I would never say that in front of Nanako.
Fair enough.
I would say that when we were alone.
Of course not. Oh, he appreciated that. Nice.
Dojima sighed quietly. Yeah, the other one might have been 3, I don't know.
Who knows?
Are you two fighting? You can go, Dad.
No, that's not it. I'm sorry, Nanako. What book do you want?
It's okay?
I promise. Come on, let's go, Nanako.
Yeah!
Nanako went to her room with Dojima. I mean, like, it's gonna be like 5-10 minutes tops.
Man, she made me read the whole thing. Let's talk. Yeah, he knows. The phone call was from Ichihara-san, my former senpai. I'm having him run tests for Chisato's hit-and-run investigation. He was calling me to tell me that the test results are in.
Oh, so it wasn't even, like, your actual job. It's your, like, it's your personal side project. Which I know is very important, but...
Judging by his tone, he didn't find anything the police haven't already come up with. I know going over there won't change the test results, but...
Dojima looks severely disheartened. So yeah, I think he really was just kind of, like, running away from his feelings.
He was. He absolutely
was.
was.
Yeah.
It was a white sedan. Most likely large and American. As expected, no such car is registered in Inaba. No records of one being repaired or scrapped either. Worst case scenario, the car's out of the country by now. It scares me that I couldn't catch the perp. That I'll never have an outlet for this sick feeling. That I'll just have to swallow it. Every time I look at Nanako, every time I notice ways she looks like her mother, I feel like my face is being pushed down into reality. And it scares me. I never thought I'd be talking to you about this.
You know, I just met an incarnation of death who might have some great advice for you. Dojima confided in you. You feel you understand Dojima more.
There we go. Rank 7, Ryotaro Dojima. Whew. I know I can't stay this way forever. While you're still here, I need to face myself.
Roll credits.
He said the thing.
You sat with Dojima for some time in silence before going to your room.
Oh, man. Yeah, like, it's not even for all his flaws. Like, because of all his flaws and how interesting of a character he becomes as a result, I love Dojima.
Yeah, no, that's really rough. Like, it's so easy to say, like, no, dude, you should go talk to your daughter. But, like, it's not that easy. I know.
Comic, if you can spare the time, can you come somewhere with me? No rush or anything. Later.
Yosuke looks like he's in anguish. Maybe you should hang out with Yosuke after school.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't say no to something like that, unless...
Well, we got someone else.
Yo, what you doing? Hey, if you got some free time after school, why don't we hang out?
Oh, but that sounds fun. Yeah, sorry, Yosuke.
Think about it, alright?
Maybe you should hang out with Chie after school. Anybody else? Can we go for 3? Let's go for 3. Yeah!
Naoki! Hey, Comic-san. Do you have some free time today? Well, if you do, and you feel like hanging out, I'll be around the liquor store.
Maybe you should hang out with Naoki after school. Come on, give me 4. Where's 4?
Nope, it's 3.
Okay.
Okay, so, based on all this, I think Yosuke...
No, Yosuke needs me.
Yeah, Yosuke kind of needs us right now.
I hope you all enjoyed the school trip. Don't you all feel just a bit more mature now that you've visited an urban area like that?
That's rich coming from you, Kashiwagi, who booked a freaking love hotel.
Yeah, that's mature.
Uh-huh.
That's a rated M for mature. Oh, by the way, that cute bear that Kamakun had on the trip. It was really adorable. I get so tempted by animals with such unique designs. Speaking of bears, their friends, the pandas, are also really cute. Do you know what they used to be called in Japanese? They were called black and white bears and divided color bears. A perfect description of how they look. The mixed color is so exotic, it's so delightful. You need to do some exotic things to become adults anyway. You listen to the lecture intently. Your knowledge has increased.
Okay, something tells me we're gonna need to know that information for the next exams.
Yeah, divided color bears or black and white bears.
Yep. Have the incidents finally resolved. Alright, so yeah, let's go see if we can help Yosuke out.
Yeah.
He seems like... Is there anything we want to take care of while we're here, though?
Teddy?
Oh, hi.
No matter where I look, I see girls, girls, and more girls. School is heaven. There's a certain freshness that you don't find at Juness. Every day's great indeed. By the way, between sailor uniforms and blazers, which is more your speed?
I'm more a fan of blazers myself, but if we're going into, like... Oh, I see what he's talking about.
I think he means on girls.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I realized what he was saying, now that I see that third option.
I mean... I guess, given a choice between them, I would say blazers.
A young girl draped in mature clothing, walking by with the coolest of expressions. You got your own taste after all, Sensei. I'm touched. Man, uniforms are awesome!
Dude, can you get, like, the dude right there is just listening in on this.
He's like, yeah, they are awesome. Okay, I saw Yosuke over there, but quick diversion.
Oh, right, we need to go to the roof, because that's another thing that someone mentioned. And hello, Riddle Master.
Alright, rolling up the sleeves.
Rolling up the sleeves, oh dear. Well, well, well. Back once again. It's the incredible, the magnificent Mentalist. I knew you'd be back. I crafted new riddles, just in case you were ready for a new challenge. It's not like I'm ducking the books or anything. I'm just looking out for my fellow riddle friends.
Fiends.
Riddle fiends. Bring it.
Riddle Senpai returns.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No flipping the script, it's another categorization puzzle. This one's not the baby school, though. 3, 2, 1, get loose now. Skateboards in Group A.
Alright, skateboards.
Go-karts in Group B.
Skateboard versus go-kart.
Egg timers all up in Group A.
Skateboard's an egg timer.
Alarm clock is strictly Group B.
With go-karts.
So, who does Protractor roll with? Group A or B? So Group A was skateboards
and egg timers versus go-karts and alarm clocks. And this is a protractor. Well, protractors are used to measure radial distance, but egg timers and alarm clocks both go in a circle, unless it's a digital alarm clock, but no, that doesn't seem right. Okay, the difference between a skateboard and a
go-kart.
Well, go-karts run on gas. They're automatic. They don't take a lot of, like, human work put into them. But both alarm clocks and egg timers you just set, so it's not that.
Well, alarm clocks also might run on electricity, or they need a battery or something.
They could, depends on what kind of alarm clock you get.
Whereas egg timers usually run on a spring system.
Yeah, they're springs.
So, also, why do I have a feeling that Protractor is on Group A because of skateboards, and skateboards are in a half pipe, and that's what the protractors are shaped after?
Oh, that's a neat idea too.
I don't know. I'm thinking it's Group A.
I'm seeing enough vague reasons to say Group A.
Here we go.
Alright,
So what's the reason all these seemingly unrelated things are all so tied with each other, huh?
A common number, human motion, or gears.
Not gears.
Yeah, because alarm clocks have gears.
I think it's human motion.
Yeah, protractor isn't something I think of for, like, human motion, but it does, like... Yeah. Is there a common number involved? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Not that I can think of. So... Unless the common number is 180, because a protractor covers 180 degrees, and a 180 is a skateboard trick, and you could set something for like 180 minutes, which is 3 hours. But no, I'm thinking that's too Galaxy Brain. It's not that.
Dude, the last one was Galaxy Brain with the freaking
No, the
flags.
last one was stupid fucking trivia disguised as a riddle. I will never forgive it.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go with human motion.
Booyah! You could rock the nation with your dissertation on categorization.
I do like the rhymes.
Obviously, any chucklehead could see that they're all items that commonly require mechanical energy from a human. No victory dance yet, cause I'ma hit you with the B-side. Here comes the next one. Gorilla represents Group A. Elephant is Group B for life.
Gorilla versus elephant.
Coffee maker goes all the Group A parties. Egg beater is always the hottest Group B nightclubs.
Coffee maker versus egg beater, and gorilla versus elephant.
Whose phone calls does Avalanche answer, while letting the other group go to voicemail? Say it loud. Avalanche? Oh my god. I mean, our dissertation managed to get the first one.
Yeah.
Although for a reason I wasn't expecting.
No, we were on the right track with
yeah, but it was all about, like, you know, those had to be set by humans and they needed human interaction to function.
Which is what we said, yeah.
Something like that.
More or less. So, Avalanche. Okay.
Gorilla and Coffee Maker?
Yeah, versus
Elephant and
Egg Beater.
Egg Beater.
Which, okay. Gorilla and Coffee Maker both start with consonants, and Elephant and Egg Beater both start with vowels. And Avalanche starts with a vowel.
Is that what you're saying?
Now, normally when you give these kinds of riddles, it's something where it actually has nothing to do with what the thing is, and it has to do with the word.
I'm thinking it's Group B, yeah. Based on what I'm getting here.
I can't think of any other, you know, method of
let's try it.
Comparison.
You know what's up. So tell me what the dealio is. Lay out the likeness for me.
Number of syllables. They're indefinite articles. They're all gerunds. None of them are gerunds. That's not what gerunds are. Nice try. Indefinite articles. Okay, so wait.
They're not the
elephant. Elephant and gorilla have the same number of syllables, though. Egg beater.
Indefinite
maker.
articles?
Yeah.
Just by process of elimination? What does that mean?
Yeah, what is an indefinite article?
Well, let's try it, because that's the only one that really makes sense here.
Because a gerund is like a gerund phrase.
Right.
They're all one word, so they're not...
They're not gerunds.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
I do kind of forget what gerunds are, but I'm pretty sure it's unrelated to this.
Boom, though! You got them both! That's 2 riddles in a row! So you're also on fire! Dang, yo! That's impressive! Even though I should probably just expect a wonderkind like you to have no problem.
Wunderkind.
Wonderkind. Sorry. So, you saw that gorilla has 3 syllables. But it was in Group A. So it had to be that in Group B all used N.
I was right, vowels.
Yeah! For most definitely knowing you'll... Oh no, it had the A-N. Elephant. Avalanche.
No, I think an indefinite article is like the word or the word and
or
the word
I see.
So he meant which indefinite article he used to describe it.
Got you.
Now,
okay.
I was still right because you use an when it starts with a vowel.
You're right,
so
you're right.
I was right, I just wasn't right the way he's saying.
Okay. For most definitely knowing your indefinite article usage, here's some fat loot. Just for you. Snuff Soul's good.
I do like Snuff Souls.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
I am the riddle master. I still like that one more than the first one.
It was, like... Okay, here we go.
Huh? What? Don't just walk up to me and talk to me all of a sudden. Don't you know that's rude? Oh, sorry for blowing up like that. It's fine. I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere or anything. So... Female student is mumbling and obviously flustered. Perhaps she's the one who wrote the Emma request the Fox showed you. She wants to improve her conversational abilities. What do you want? Stop staring at my face. Her words are harsh. But you dealt with the cold response well due to your understanding. What? Normal people would have left by now, yelling something at me. You're weird. What are you standing there for? Say something to me, you got that? The awkward girl ran away. Maybe you should talk to her again, next time you see her. Alright, so I think we're gonna need to, like, keep approaching her.
So is it based on our skill set for this one? Because if that's the case, then actually that's gonna be pretty easy.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing we've raised understanding when we did.
Yeah. Alright, so, Yosuke, you are over here, sir.
Yo!
Hey, Comic, heading home? Do you know how long Marie-chan's planning to stick around here? Huh, give her my regards. Tell her we should all hang out together again.
Let's try it again.
Yo, Comic, can I talk to you for a minute? There's something I want to say.
Sorry, there's another line of script in front of this one.
Yosuke seems tormented. Yes, we are going to become closer. Let's go. I see. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I don't have the right arcana for it.
Oh, I know this one. This is a good scene.
Samigawa Riverbank, you wandered here with a pensive Yosuke. Yosuke is holding something.
I found this. It's a print sticker I took with Saki-senpai. When I first got here, she insisted on taking it. Back then, somewhere inside me, I thought I was above this place. A lot of people saw me as the enemy because Junes was going to ruin the shopping district. But when I met her, she told me, parents are parents, you're you. Even if she didn't really mean it, it made me happy. Because of her, I started to think maybe this town wasn't all that bad. But then...
she died.
Why? Why did she have to die? It pisses me off! It makes me mad! I wanted to talk with her more. I wanted to get to know her better. But she's not here anymore.
Yosuke is sobbing out loud.
You know, for all the like instances where Yosuke, like, you know, has the hots for the girls and whatnot, yeah, he really, really liked Saki.
Yeah, I like this this kind of dilemma a lot because he's mourning somebody he really cared about, and it wasn't really mutual.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, maybe Konishi was, like, you know, friends with Yosuke. She probably thought he was okay, but, like, it doesn't seem like she felt the same way about him.
Mm-hmm. It eventually came to a point where she got annoyed with him, supposedly.
Yeah, so Yosuke really has no closure on his entire relationship with her.
Mm-hmm. Comic, I get it now. I wanted to forget about Saki-senpai. How she's not here anymore. I wanted to forget that. I was living a boring life in the middle of nowhere. When the murders started, I got excited. I thought there was finally a point to me being an Inaba. I thought I could forget Senpai was gone, and the fact that I was such a loser. I jumped at the murders and never once thought about what I was doing. I didn't even take the first step. I'm sorry, Saki-senpai. I'm sorry, Comic.
Just take it, yeah, just take it slow.
Yeah.
Yosuke nodded with red eyes.
But I think I'm awake now. I need to get over the fact that Saki-senpai isn't coming back. That when this case ends, I'll have nowhere to run. And I won't have changed.
I know the social link storylines aren't necessarily directly tied to the main story because they don't know when you're going to get which links, but this is especially interesting to have now when the case is seemingly closed.
Yeah.
And Yosuke's like, wow, I, like, still don't feel better about her being dead.
You made me realize that.
It seems you were able to act as Yosuke's crutch. Feel a bond between you and Yosuke. Oh yeah,
nice. We're at rank 8 with Yosuke.
All right. And Yosuke Hanamura's social link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Magician Arcana has grown. Yosuke's growth of heart has affected his persona as well.
We get Diadema.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Replace Dia. Just replace Dia.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
You spent a while with Yosuke and walked him home. Did this song always have this, like, fat drum beat behind it?
Yep.
I like that it's on, like, a different track, too, so the drums can fade in and out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the song's great. Alright, so... Ooh, we got more here.
Naoto's on TV. Oh no, Naoto's on TV! Oh no!
Welcome to Nightline's special Night Watch report.
Well, it's nice knowing you,
A
Naoto.
suspect in the murders in Inaba was safely arrested recently. But what few people know is that the mastermind who brought him to justice was a high school detective. Tonight's report will focus on this detective prince, Naoto Shirogane, whose handsome looks are sweeping the nation.
Oh, God.
I wouldn't say Naoto had all that much to do with that kid
Thanks
getting
for
brought
being
in.
on the show.
No. The pleasure is all mine.
Naoto is on TV.
Oh, his uniform's the same as yours.
Nice observation
First,
skills there, Nanako.
congratulations to you and the police for your recent arrest of the culprit.
She is a detective's daughter, I guess.
It was
That's
well
true.
known that there were a lot of mysteries surrounding this case, and you did a great job clearing them up.
I'd hesitate to say that the matter is cleared up as such. It's true that our suspect was behind Mr. Muraoka's unfortunate death, but when I cast my eye over the case as a whole, I detect a few things that seem out of place.
Yeah, I think he did kill Moroka, but I don't think he killed anybody else.
Oh? Like what?
Unfortunately, I cannot divulge details at this time, but this matter claimed the lives of 3 people. Hence, I believe even the smallest inconsistency must be investigated.
I see. I have to say this is a surprise in light of the police's official statement. Now for our next segment, the Detective Prince's true identity, where Naoto-kun tells us a little bit about himself. Amazingly, the Detective Prince has solved a whopping 24 cases. 16 of them were...
Wow.
There's a detective at your school?
I want to know about those cases.
When I'm older, I'm gonna go to your school too.
Aww.
The breezy evening passes. So, I've been referring to Naoto as a her because I am 100% sure Naoto is going to turn out to be a woman, but you know, I probably should stop doing that because Naoto seems to be okay with people saying he, so actually I'm the one misgendering them then, if that's what they want people... If that's what Naoto wants people to call him.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So I'm going to go with
did
he
you see the show
until...
on TV last night? Naoto-kun was on.
I'll start calling him male until the inevitable reveal that Naoto's a girl.
You're just all over this, aren't you?
Detective Prince solving the case? Come on, we're the ones who actually caught the killer.
But the police were the ones who identified the suspect, and he was cooperating with them on it, right? So it's true that he helped solve the case.
I'm kind of surprised, though. I didn't think he was the type to go after the spotlight like that.
Good morning.
Speaking of which...
Yeah, man, Naoto rocks that
waiting
dress
for
shirt,
you
too.
all.
Right?
There's something I needed to discuss with you regarding the case.
Discuss? Dude, we'll be late if we talk too long. Hey, where's your uniform?
Could you please indulge my current theory on the matter?
What is it?
First, as regards commonalities between the victims, all of them were kidnapped before they were murdered.
Except for Moroka, yeah.
The victims were all locals who had been the focus of recent media attention, becoming suddenly well-known.
Except for Moroka.
That is the most likely scenario. I don't believe there's anything intrinsically unique about the victims themselves. Haven't you all come to the same conclusion?
Yeah, we did. I plead the fifth.
I mean, when you plead the fifth, that pretty much is like...
We're in Japan, there is no Fifth Amendment. It's not called that here.
You know what, you're right.
Then allow me to state my point. Will you admit that a number of you fit these identical circumstances? There was a long interval between the second and third deaths in this case. But after I applied the aforementioned criteria, I discovered several similar disappearances had taken place. Yukiko Amagi, Kanji Tatsumi, Rise Kujikawa. All of you disappeared shortly after being shown on TV.
Does Naoto know they're the next victim?
Either you escaped death somehow, or you faked your own disappearances in order to divert attention from yourselves. Since some of you had ties to the victims, there came a point where I suspected one of you must be the culprit.
You thought one of us was the killer? Oh, you can't be serious.
This was a prior theory, since discarded.
I just got really bad vibes from that Teddy kid. I mean, where does he even come from? I couldn't find a social security number.
Yeah.
Putting together everything I've learned until this moment, I believe exactly the opposite. You aren't the culprits. You may, in fact, be the only ones with the means to pursue the true perpetrator.
See, I like Naoto because he's actually a good detective.
Seen as a joining of forces between the rescued, everything falls into place. Of course, this is all speculation. There is in fact a flaw in the theory. It doesn't account for the third incident, Mr. Muraoka's murder. He has never been broadcast on television, and neither did he ever disappear. We must also consider the condition of his corpse. The first two victims are still listed with an unknown cause of death. But Mr. Muraoka died of an easily identifiable blunt force trauma to the occipital cranium. The police have not satisfactorily resolved this discrepancy, yet they are desperate to close the case. Further action will be necessary to obtain some sort of decisive evidence.
Further action? What do you mean?
Well, whatever the outcome, the evidence should come to light. You said something interesting to me not long ago.
Hey, where are you going?
This is not a game for me either.
Naoto-kun?
Yes, because that was a thing we said to Naoto a while ago. We said, what, do you think this is a game?
Mm-hmm.
And like, no, Naoto doesn't.
And given what we put together here, I think you've already figured out what's going on.
Yeah. Hey, you going to practice? Ko looked kind of down, so take care of him. Maybe you should show up to basketball practice for once in your life.
Yeah, seriously though. We haven't done the Strength Arcana for a while, so
no.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that next time on Comic Plays.
Yeah.
So, I'm the Comic Foil.
I'm the Green Scorpion.
And, man, it's so refreshing to have Naoto show up and understand everything we understand about the case already.
Like, here's the thing. The only detective that, really rivals Naoto in terms of, like, deducing everything is Ryotaro. Because he's kind of close to figuring all this crap out, too.
Yeah. Alright,
yeah, let's go ahead and do basketball practice next time.
Alright, see you later.
See you guys.